Noble 1. Sofort ärztliche Hilfe aufsuchen. Noble 1. Bitte antworten. Sierra 259. Das ist alarmierend.
Weiß nicht, wie lange sie noch hält. Der Himmel ist sowieso zu voll. Ich bring dich runter, Spartan.
Sir, Sie...
Ich will nicht hören. Bring das Paket zu Autumn.
Okay.
Noch nicht, es. Emil, folge ihm. Es geht am Boden weiter.
War mir eine Ehre, Sir.
Ebenso. Ich lenke sie so lange wie möglich ab. 6. Die KI wählte dich. Die richtige Wahl. Auf mein Zeichen. Los!
If you have been living under a rock for the past few weeks, there has been a recent theory in the Halo community that became very popular, and it basically goes like this. Now, the so-called domain of which Cortana claims to have cured rampancies, as she said in the events of Halo 5, now actually has a definite location in the universe. Where is this located, you may be asking yourself? Well, it is located on Maithrillion, the political center of the Foreigner, Acuum, or whatever it is called, and this is basically an empire. And without it, the creator cannot actually function. Now, you're asking yourself the question, how did they get the coordinates to this empire? This is because it is located on the planet Reach. Very interesting, huh? Yeah, I'll say so myself. But the thing is, hold on a second here. 343 Industries shouldn't even touch Reach. We'll find out more. I am Tactical Recon, and this is 4 reasons why 343 should not go back to Reach in Halo 6. Number 1. 343 Industries just sucks, plain and simple, full of false promises. Don't get me wrong, 343 Industries is a good game developer that I would actually work for. But for every good thing that they do in this franchise, they make an exponential e to the x equivalent amount of horrible features that they introduce into the franchise. Now, Halo Reach is a very phenomenal game for me personally and for many others within the community. And I would hate to see it ruined by the hands of 343 Industries. Remember Hunt the Truth campaign? Well, I guess Locke fighting Master Chief like an episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was hunting the truth. Don't get me started on the whole traitor and savior campaign BS that was going along. 343 is lucky that they didn't get sued for their lies with the whole advertisement campaign in Halo 5. Now imagine they promised us something of such a magnitude in Halo 6. Do you think that they will deliver? If your answer is yes to this question, then clearly you're delirious, given their horrible track record on Halo 5 and Halo 4. Don't get me started on the Halo 4's multiplayer. Oh wait, did I forget one thing? Oh yeah, the month of Mythic, where one can literally buy with cash a pack of rocket launchers and overshields. Number 2. The story of Noble Team will be rendered useless. Cortana being the villain in Halo makes no sense at all. We do not argue with such a point. I mean, it practically renders the original story behind Halo useless, including Halo 4 and Reach. Now, Noble 4 and supposedly, and also not confirmed, Noble 6 died escorting Cortana to Keys just so she can try to rule the galaxy and destroy those who have protected and built her. I'm sorry, but I cannot handle this. This is just the biggest BS that I've ever heard. It even renders the Sword of Halo 4 useless, a story that they wrote themselves. I mean, Brian Reed didn't read it, but didn't write such a story, so I guess it kind of makes sense why Halo 4 story was good and Halo 5 was absolutely atrocious, but never mind. Back to the story. The point of the matter is that 343 Industries has done themselves a great disservice to the Noble team through the story of Halo 5 and Memories of Reach.
Noble, ihr habt ein Problem. Heilige. Wir kommen dran vorbei, Sir. Nein. Nicht ohne Hilfe. Commander, Ihnen fehlt die Feuerkraft. Ich mach's mit Master. Verstanden. Machen Sie sie fertig, Boss. Jetzt seid ihr allein, Noble. Raus. Kluft im Osten. Gehen wir.
They are clearly unable to convey the nostalgia if they return to Reach, for that matter. But the point of the matter is that 343 Industries has done great disservice to the Noble team through the story of Halo 5 and Memories of Reach. They are clearly unable to convey the nostalgia if they return to the planet of Reach. Hell, they might even ruin the mystery behind how or if Noble 6 died or any of that matter. Just the way they killed off Rookie from ODST in Escalation. Number 3. Art style will be ruined forever. Look at the Memories of Reach DLC, or which, to be honest with you, like most DLCs in this actual game, Halo 5, should have been part of the game in the first place. No wonder these DLCs are free, because there was going to be no way that they're going to scam people into buying any of this junk. But anyway, I'm going off topic again. But let's leave that for another video, okay? The armor in Memories of Reach does not resemble what we see in Halo Reach at all. In fact, if 343 Industries hadn't even mentioned that these armors were from the Noble team, I wouldn't have ever realized. That is how bad these armor actually are. Now you see, Halo's art style has always revolved around the theme of the military. Looking at Halos from the first Halo to Reach, you could imagine that this would be the armor that the military would wear 500 years from now. Now why is that? It is simplistic, realistic, while looking as light as possible and as strong as possible at the same time. This is all about the military. These are all characteristics that the military look for in armor. Now, Halo 4 and Halo 5's armor does not have any of these characteristics. It's too bulky, and that includes more material that is unnecessary. This also results in more mass, so slower movement speeds, blah blah blah. You get what I'm saying. And this is not the characteristic of the military, and hence goes completely off away from the original Halo art style that we know and love.
Schön, Sie zu sehen, Spartan. Wie Halsey sagte, auf Sie ist Verlass.
Nicht nur auf mich, Sir.
Man wird Sie nicht vergessen. Kreuzer, nimmt Kurs auf die Ortung. Noble 4, Feuer auf den Kreuzer. Sonst kommen wir hier nicht raus. Haben Sie gehört?
Keine Sorge, Sir.
Brücke, hier spricht der Captain. Paket gesichert, zurück zur Ortung. Over.
Verstanden.
Lieutenant, kommen Sie! Wir müssen hier schleunigst weg!
Negativ. Übernehme das Geschütz. Viel Glück, Sir.
Viel Glück, Spartan.
Four. Brian Reed is going to be writing it, so it's bound to be horribly wrong. And finally, you want to know the reason why Halo 6 story was by far the worst story in the world? And also felt like it was a chore to even play through the campaign with absolutely no memorable experience? Well, you probably guessed it. It was written by Brian Reed, the guy who wrote the story behind Spartan Ops in Halo 4. And this game mode was extremely bad, and it puzzles me to think why and how it is possible for someone's writing skills to get even worse over time. I mean, well, in the case of Brian Reed, he sure takes the cake with that. Now imagine the atrocity if this guy writes the story of Halo 6 on Planet Reach. I mean, I can bet you nothing but the worst will be coming from this story. Do not let this man anywhere near this franchise, as it is suffering as a result. Hey guys, Muppet here, and thanks so much for stopping by. I know this was a little bit of a ranty video, but I hope you can agree on some of the points that I made throughout this whole entire video. And I am pretty sure I'll get a ton of dislikes on this video, but you know what? I don't give a crap about this, okay, right? Some things just has to be said, regardless of whether you're gonna get bad response or bad press about it, because this is nothing but the truth, and you guys know it. It's not like I hate 343 Industries. I mean, I admire them as a game developer, but I just think that some of the decisions that they make are just so dumb and obvious that I even wonder who is in charge of all these decisions. Is it Microsoft? I mean, I might be blaming the wrong person here. I mean, if we use such a saying such things like, for instance, don't blame the puppet, blame the puppeteer, then I guess this would apply in such a situation. But it is unclear who is making and who is responsible for all the horrible things going on in the whole Halo saga, and Halo 6 is supposed to mark the end of that, and truly I hope nothing but the best for this game, because if this game is just absolutely horrible like the past two games, well, I wouldn't say Halo 4 is horrible. I love the campaign, but the multiplayer was completely useless. I mean, this multiplayer is probably worse than Call of Duty Ghosts, and that was pretty horrible. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this type of video. It's a bit ranty, but I just had to get this off my chest. Next up, I'll be uploading a Battlefield 4 video made by a good friend of mine, which you guys who probably know him by now. And also I'll be making a Battlefield 1 campaign video, so be sure to look for that. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, leave a dislike if you're butthurt about 343 Industries, and subscribe for more videos if you're interested. Until then, Muppet out.
Feuern Sie, Lieutenant! Schalten Sie aus!
Sehr gut, Spartan. Alle Stationen startbereit machen.
hier. Wir sind unterwegs. Wir haben das Paket.